Well, well, well. What do we have here? A KP-104? Wow. Yeah, this box was just dropped off by the postman outside of my house. Oh, look, I even got my slippers on. Very cozy. Yeah, just dropped off by the postman outside of my house. So, we're going to do a live unboxing and another first impressions, and we'll see what happened with the KP-104. I have not opened this yet. I was just about to, but you can see I was got the tape here, and then I remembered, oh, I've got a YouTube channel. Maybe I should keep everybody posted as to how it came. Yeah, KP-104, RMA number, blah, 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 KP-104. I was just about to open the box. We're gonna grab us a knife, and we're gonna cut into this. Postman, postman.
Wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
KP-104 postman. Now to reiterate, there was 5 issues, 5, that I wanted to have fixed with this firearm. 1, I wanted them to send the gun with the correct magazine. 2, I wanted them to send the gun with the correct safety. 3, the gun was poorly finished, and I'm hoping that they repainted the gun. Number 4, I asked for them to actually screw on the muzzle device onto my gun and have the correct retaining pin. And 5, I asked them to fix the trigger on the gun. The trigger would go back and drop. It's very nice pulling back, but then as I try to release it, the trigger would not reset. And so now we're going to open this thing up. All right. We've cut the box. We've opened the box. We're going to see if they fixed the KP-104 now. We're going to take her out of the box. Ooh. All right. Here's the box. Ooh. 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 I have not opened this yet. You guys are witnessing this with me. All right. Moment of truth. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Okay. We've got this. They sent me new things. Maybe I sent it back to the gun? No, they sent me a new one. I've got the other safety upstairs. Oh. What's this? Is that a polymer magazine? Is that what they advertise on their website? Would you look at it? We've got a polymer 103 style magazine. Wow, this thing feels great. It feels like it belongs with this gun. It feels like it belongs with it. So, that's good. Issue number 1, incorrect magazine, solved. The real moment of truth. Now you'll see this is different from the last time they shipped it. It did not come with this type of plastic. It just came in the box. So it seems like they're taking particular issue to maybe protect like a paint job they did. Ooh, let's see. Let us see. Oh, it's Ziploc. All right, out of the box. Wow, my muzzle device. It's not spinning off. Do you see that? Whoa. And look, there's a new cross pin in there. That means they fixed this. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we've got. Well, that's a much better paint job, I do have to say. Wow, look at that. It does look like they repainted the whole thing. There's not any more scratches and dings in the top. Wow. Would you look at that? Wow. Such a smooth, no gritty paint job. There's no more scratches in the top dust cover. This is awesome. It feels almost like a completely different gun. All right, we're taking out this. We're taking out this. So, issues resolved. We've got a correct 103 style magazine. Isn't that epic? Isn't that what they advertise? I mean, isn't that epic that they're so thoughtful? All right, let's check out this trigger. It feels better. It feels like I can't get it to hang up. Previously, somebody was saying in my comment section that they might have installed the trigger springs incorrectly. Anybody familiar with AKs, can you look at that? Tell me if that's installed incorrectly. I'm just an enthusiast. I'm not a gunsmith. And I've never installed a trigger on an AK. Oh, what's this? Whoa! Whoa! Somebody call the fire department. Somebody call. Let me move this stuff. What is this? Oh my goodness. They sent 2 magazines. Wow, it's just like Christmas. Wow. Look at that. There's 2. I'm totally going to duct tape this to this, by the way. We're going to look awesome just duct taped. Wow. They sent 2 magazines. Isn't that thoughtful? You'll notice I didn't get any of my literature back that I sent with them. Isn't that peculiar? So maybe they really took it to heart. Maybe they did go through and fix everything. Let's look at everything here. It looks like you can see that the end is a little gummed up. Maybe they test fired it. It's not going to matter to me because I'm not cleaning this gun. Ah, get in there. Rides very smoothly on the rails. It's almost like they read my literature. It's almost like they went through and they fixed a lot of things. Isn't that just amazing? Amazing.
Amazing.
This dust cover doesn't have any grinding down marks. It looks perfectly finished. It's not bent out. I'll flash some pictures in here of what the dust cover looked like previously. Here, let me make sure it's in the right frame. I'll flash some pictures in here to make sure you can compare it to the last dust cover they sent me. So that's nice. You still have a 1,000-yard rear sight leaf, which isn't really a huge deal. It's just something that isn't really exactly clone correct. Wow, this safety kind of feels great. It feels like perfectly bent. You know how you can bend AK safeties? It feels perfectly bent because it's a very affirmative down and a very nice up. Slides right into place. I'm still going to upgrade it, don't get me wrong. Because if you have a lever right here, that would be nice. I asked him, I'm kind of a dick, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of a dick. I was like, send me back the correct safety or send me one better to undo your injustice for sending me the KS-12 safety. So I was kind of a dick about that, but now it looks like we've got the correct safety that's supposed to be with the gun. Isn't that something? So here's a work completed. Installed and secured muzzle detent, repainted gun, replaced safety lever and dust cover, sight adjusted. They adjusted the sight? Wow. What? Apparently they adjusted the sight? Wow. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? That's a KP-104 for you. Wow, dude. All right. All the buttons still feel like they work. Wow. I think they might have just adjusted the springs and not told you. They didn't send me back any literature, but the trigger seems better. I'm probably going to upgrade it to like an ALG. Wow, look at this. Look at these magazines. Let's test fit both. Right out of the box, let's test fit both of these things. Wow. Wow. Those look nice. Those look nice, dude. Look at that. I like those. I think they're going to replace my P-mags because I don't like P-mags. For AKs. Wow. Whoops. Wow. So let's recap all the issues that KUSA seem to have fixed in their warranty process. They fixed this. They fixed this. The muzzle device is going to stay on the gun. They installed the detent. They installed the detent retaining spring, pin and spring, I mean to say. So, detent on. Magazine. Sent the correct magazine with the gun. Not one of these magazines, but 2. They sent 2 of these magazines. How thoughtful. Very, very nice. I appreciate that a lot. They fixed the safety. you'll notice it's actually lining up with the detents. There were some people that got in my comment section thinking I was just complaining about the scratch there. No, that's on all AKs, I'm aware of that. The issue is that they sent a KS-12 safety, which is putting the scratch all the way out here, and which didn't align with the detents that mean fire, you know, or that go up here and, you know, stays in safe. That didn't align with the KS-12 safety. So I had an issue with that. I also had an issue with the KS-12 safety. It didn't want to kind of sit on this shelf up here. So a lot of times I'd put it up in the safe, you know, and I'd do something different, and I'd find it kind of halfway down, which is not safe. That's not the safe position for AKs. It's close, but it's not the safe position. So all the way up means it's a safe position. KS-12 safety does not want to go all the way up. So essentially they're shipping these guns with safeties that do not actually really mean safe when they're in safe. And that's an issue. That's why I raised issue with it. The scratch is always going to be on your AK, okay? That's always going to be there. That's not what I was complaining about. I was complaining that the scratch was completely over here and did not line up with that there detent, which means fire. So no bueno. No bueno in that department. They appear to have fixed the trigger where it doesn't want to stay all the way back and not reset. As you can see, it's resetting. Less affirmative reset as last time, so that's why I'm curious if they messed with the springs. Maybe they just installed it incorrectly, sat the springs in the wrong spot, but it doesn't seem like it's having issues doing that, so that's good. They repainted the gun. You'll notice there's no scratches anywhere along that. There's no scratches on this side. There is no scratches on this side. And to make sure that it's not going to end up with any scratches, they actually sent it in one of these. That's very thoughtful of them. Probably should have been done the first time, but you know what? Can't fault them. Can't fault them. This is a new product. You know, sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you send people guns which should have totally gone through QC like 4 more times. Excuse my language. Especially for a customer who did not order a blemish firearm. I did not order a blemish KP-104, but I got one. I got quite the blemish KP-104. This muzzle device didn't work because it wasn't going to stay on the threads. Incorrect magazine, incorrect safety, scratches and gritty finish all over the gun, and the trigger did not want to reset, but it seems like they've rectified all these issues. So, do I still have complaints about the gun? Just a couple. Do they really matter? Time will tell. So, if you wanted to get an actual KP-104 that's clone correct, you should note that they're not sending the 500-meter rear sights. They're actually sending these 1,000-yard ones. Some people are getting 500s, some people are getting 1,000-yard rear ones. That might be important to you if you're looking to get a clone correct KP-104. But for me, I'm going to take this out and replace it with a TWS dog leg. So the sights don't really matter to me. Another thing you might want to note, if you can look at the gas block here, if you can see all that going on, there's a lot of stuff going there. It's not really going to impact performance, I don't think, but it's something you might want to know as it pertains to this firearm. So I want to do a test real quick and see if this dust cover sits on a flat surface by itself. It does. I saw some people on Reddit complaining that their dust covers from KUSA were not sitting flat on a table, which would mean they're like torqued or bent in some way. I don't know how to really show that to you right here. And I put it on a magazine. Can you see that? I'm going to put it on the magazine. It's not rocking around. It's not doing anything there, so looks flat to me. I don't know how much that would really affect performance, but some people might want to know. So, first impressions of this gun, much better than the first impressions of this gun. Back from the RMA process, it seems like they've rectified all the issues that I really complained about. They didn't appreciate that I went out and made a video about this firearm, and I get it, because that is negative advertisement for your company, and that's not something I would want having done. However, not every customer is somebody who is willing to spend 1,200 bones on an AK like this that's American made, and then when he gets something not good quality, not every customer is the person that's just going to go, well, it's an AK, so who cares? No, that's not. This is a brand new, newly manufactured firearm. It might be an AK, but I didn't order it from Pakistan. I didn't order it from Afghanistan, and I didn't have it shipped across the seas. This firearm was made in Florida. Okay, it's a newly manufactured firearm. I used the code Elena KUSA in order to get like $150 off. So I used that code. I got this for 1,200 bones. Believe it or not, this is probably a worse quality. This as it was sent to me was probably a worse quality AK than like a Draco that you could get from Century Arms. That is not worth $1,200 right out of the box. This, on the other hand, I might actually purchase myself. So, had I handled the first iteration of this firearm in my hands, I probably wouldn't have bought it because it's not, all those issues were not good. It's not something that I would have expected out of this firearm, out of the box. But this, on the other hand, this is something that I feel like I got that is worth the money that I paid for it. At the moment, out of the box impressions, number 2, the second time we're doing this feels like something I actually would have expected out of the box the first time I got this gun. And it's good that it came this way. It looks like they fixed all the issues. It's exactly what you should have expected of this gun out of the box. And I got it the second time around. I want to talk about the whole story with QC, however. So essentially, my story with QC from Kalashnikov USA. I pulled this out of the box and I did a video on it because I was not impressed. I was not impressed with this gun. In fact, I was really mad that they sent this out because I knew KUSA to be a company that creates quality products. You see YouTubers, and I'm not trying to throw out bad names and then shoot people in the foot or throw them under the bus or anything. But you'll see YouTubers like Clayco47, you'll see YouTubers like Michiko, you'll see other people running these Kalashnikov USA products, and they seem to be quality. And then you see reports from people, and their products that they get are quality. But as Kalashnikov USA has had a change in management, as Kalashnikov USA has grown more popular, as they've had a change in their marketing strategy, there seems to have been a dip in quality control. This is all across Reddit at the moment. People are having issues with their KP-104s, their KR-103s. I don't know for sure if they're having issues with their KS-12s or their KP-9s, but I'll let you guys know. They're having issues with guns from Kalashnikov USA. And I bought in under all of the previous media I had seen from Kalashnikov USA or about Kalashnikov USA and their products. I bought into them at that point. And so I didn't anticipate getting a gun that was going to be poor quality, but I got a gun that was poor quality. I made a video about it. It seems to have done pretty well. People are aware that their KP-104 could show up in that condition until there's a statement made by Kalashnikov USA about the product, about their QC issues, about why people are having these issues. And we can't say for sure that your gun is going to show up in a better condition than the one that I posted about. You can't really confirm that it's going to show up in a better condition than that, or in the same condition as what I have here, or in the same condition as other people's. So until they make a statement, you don't know that they're going to change anything. However, it seems like their QC process was a success. I posted the video, I sent an email. I said I want to return this firearm and have it repaired. I got in touch with a couple people at their QC department, and they put me directly up to Evan Rosenthal, who's the Vice President of Product Development at Kalashnikov USA. We had about a 10-minute conversation. He details that this safety, which isn't in the gun now, but the KS-12 safety that was sent with this gun was done because of the shortage of supply issue for the magazine and this. And then he says, well, we can take care of the other issues that you have, the bad paint job, the messed up trigger, this portion of the gun not being on it. We can fix all that. And then he says to me, it's a lifetime warranty, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay. So I send that gun back. Unfortunately, through sending it back, I took a couple days to really make sure I had everything that I wanted to send back, put down onto detail, or put down onto paper for like a script so I can make a video about it. And I just sent this gun back. I sent this gun back with all the things that you saw in my previous video. with the paper detailing the issues, with the snarkiness, with all the other stuff that was in that video. You know, I sent this gun back with all of that. And it seems like KUSA, even though I'm trying to make content out of this basically, it seems like KUSA actually did take all the papers and stuff like that, read them, read the RMA forms, and fix the issues. And yeah, it seems like this overall was a huge success. It seems like their quality control department, though it's had some shakiness, and you can find issues with that on like r/AK47 if you want to see it. But it seems, at least in my experience, through me making videos, through me you know, putting all the stuff down onto a piece of paper and stapling it to the gun and, you know, shipping it out, it seems like through my email exchanges and me just kind of being an annoying bastard about it, to be honest, they fixed the gun. They fixed the gun. It took me 4 videos to really say that, but there's no issues here that I can see that really are still prevalent. So yeah, this is the gun as it comes back from Kalashnikov USA. So that is the Kalashnikov USA KP-104 as back from the RMA process. This is RMA video part 2. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I know it's kind of lengthy. I get talking a lot, and you know, this is just how it ends up. I will put the date that the firearm came back and the date that the firearm was sent out on screen, so you guys can maybe expect that type of turnaround from Kalashnikov USA. If you end up having a KP-104, KR-103, or any other products from KUSA and you need to send it back, it could be this amount of length until you get your firearm back. But so far, I'm very happy with how this gun looks, functions, this type of deal. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful. I hope this has been entertaining in some sense, so that you know, like, maybe you could end up with a product like this from Kalashnikov USA. Now, the real review process can begin. So if you guys want to watch that review process as I upgrade this gun, as I take it out to the range, as I put rounds down range, please like, comment, subscribe, and you can end up just a part of the same KP-104 journey that I've been on. I've made 4 videos about this gun already, so if you haven't watched those and you want to know more in depth about what this firearm had in terms of issues, you can go back and watch those. But final thoughts, I feel like this gun is actually something I would have paid $1,200 for. And luckily the RMA process went smoothly, and luckily I made these videos because that might have put the pressure on them to make sure that they actually took care of their customer. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this gun came. I'm very happy with the things that they have fixed on this gun. I feel confident. I feel confident in shooting it now. I feel confident in running it. And hopefully you guys will stick around for that part of the process too. I don't mean all this to sound like dogpiling on KUSA, but I want for them to see the results of them fixing their gun, taking care of their customers, and so that's why I'm going to post these videos. I'm going to post these videos as a journey of being a KUSA owner, and you guys are welcome to join me if you'd like. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.